All right, everyone. Once again, we're in another caravan.
So, are you going to be at the end, or are you going to be in the middle, or where?
I'll go middle, I guess.
Sounds good. Rocky's going to be at the end in the truck.
Okay, good. All right.
We're starting the convoy. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? I'm over here cruising, and I'm thinking, you know what? Let me put together some tips on caravan. So if you want to do a caravan yourself, maybe some ideas, something to think about. So let's start off with, first thing, if you're going to have a group of people, you're going to have a meeting, you trust what's going to happen. So you're either going to want to make sure you have walkie-talkies, handheld CB radios, or a little stationary CB radio. You're going to want to make sure you're all in the same channel if you're on CB or your walkie-talkie channel. You're going to have one designated person who's going to be the lead. You're going to have one that's going to be the sweep, that's going to be at the end. So basically, you guys should be communicating back and forth. You're going to have somebody in the middle, and maybe someone else. Depends on how many CBs or bikes. Everyone can help each other out. You're going to want to make sure you have a full tank. You're going to want to make sure you have a group chat, just in case. Make sure you have food, drinks, water, anything you need, because the convoy can take a while. The group chat's going to be the same thing as the CBs, just to keep you informed. Anything that's happening, you can see, you can read it. You didn't catch something on the CB radio, it's good to have the chat to go back and forth with also. It's good to have a plan set up to what route you're going to take. What stops for gas, what stops for food, restaurants, maybe photo ops, other things you want to see. Have that all in the chat or have it in an itinerary so everyone can follow. You're also going to want to figure out who's going to be joining the convoy, what areas they're coming from. You're going to want to try to plan that at each destination stop where you're going to be. Try to coordinate, all right, they're coming from this time, we're heading here, it's going to take this much time. Volkswagen time is another time. Make sure you have that on par. All right, you're going to want to practice road etiquette. You want to hug the right side of the road. You want to keep the same speed. You don't want to be taking up multiple lanes. You got to respect other drivers too. Typically, the Volkswagens are driving slow. You want to stay close to the right. You're going to see someone coming up past you. It's nice to stay to the right. Maybe slow down a little bit so they can get into you, get in front of you without oncoming traffic coming fast at them. You're going to set the expectation for your pace. So you want to know how fast everyone's going to be going, what everyone's comfortable with. Typically, it's between 45 to maybe 60 miles an hour. Try to find everyone a speed that everyone can agree on. We usually cruise 55 to 60, and that's intermittent. A little warm right now. When it's hot outside, the temperatures get hotter. When it's cooler outside, the temperature stays a little cooler in the car. So that's something to consider. So I've been bumping mine back down about 55 miles an hour instead of 60. If you lose somebody, don't panic. Just pull over to the right, get in the walkie-talkies, communicate. Your sweep driver should be communicating with you too, to the lead driver, so you can kind of coordinate. But if sometimes they get stuck at a light or something happens, just pull over to the right, recoup. Sometimes it might be better to go to the next stop area. Stop at the gas station, something like that, have them meet there, and then you'll group up and start the convoy again. Safety first, people. Carlito, how we looking, sir? Half tank. Half tank full fuel. Gotcha. We're gonna be stopping soon for a fuel fill up in a little break area. Sometimes you have some issues with the CB radio. Sometimes you're too far back. We just had an issue with the CB radio, so we're going to communicate in the group chat. It's great to have multiple forms of communication in situations like this. If you're coming up to a light and it's getting ready to turn yellow, just slow down. If you got a big Caravan, just slow down and keep everyone together. If you're convoying at night, what were you thinking? Just kidding. Just make sure you have plenty of light. You're going to want to make sure all your lights work. I switched to taillights that are LED. Just they're brighter, easier to see. Another good thing is to get the little triangle lights. Harbor Freight has triangle lights that are flashing emergency lights. But go ahead and put them on the back of the car, have them flashing. Make sure all your lights are working at night, guys. Headlights, taillights, turn signals, because you can't do arm signals at night. It's hard to see. I'll drop some Amazon links on here so you can get some lighting ideas, the CB radio we use, and some of the other stuff that might help you on the road for your next convoy. All right, another tip, if you're getting gas, after you're done, pull over to the side. Don't take up the pumps all day. Let everyone else get gas too.
Gonna loop around.
Get you loose? Do you have enough tension on there?
That'll be. All right, like I said, when one pulls over, we all pull over. All right, guys, we arrived. Convoys are fun. They're great. It's great to see everyone's faces when they see you rolling by, people beeping and excited. It's a cool experience, but you want to do it safely too. You want to respect everyone on the road. So play it safe. Make sure you have good communication and cruise to the next Volkswagen show or whatever you're going to do. Just have a good time doing it and be safe. Peace, guys.